Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. These paper ruffles that everyone has been making lately, it's been going quite a lot through all the junk journal groups, and on YouTube there's a lot of tutorials, so I made some too. They're really fun to make and they really are very addictive. I don't have a tutorial for these, but you can find them on YouTube if you just search paper ruffle rolls, and they'll show you how to make these. So I've made quite a few and I thought let's find a way where we can actually use them. So I used some of them in these embellishments. I actually have a slightly thinner version that I made for these ones, just because I thought the other one was a little bit too wide, but you can make it whichever way you like. So I'll show you quickly how I put these together. We're going to start again going through our scrap pack and finding some offcuts. It's a good way to get rid of all your bits and pieces. So we'll just find some pieces that we like the colors of. I've got these. I don't have any measurements for the pieces that I use. It's just sort of whatever you think looks good. You can make them bigger or smaller depending how you want to use them. So we'll have a base piece, and then another piece on top that is will be placed slightly lower, and then even a thinner piece that will be placed on top this way. It's nice if it sticks out a little bit over the top. It's not an exact science, whichever way you think looks good. And then we're going to stick that down. I just use a glue stick, nothing fancy, and you don't even need a lot. And we're just going to plop that like that, and then the thinner one on the top. Just like that. And then what I do, I normally stitch down this side here with on the sewing machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, you don't have to do this step. I just love stitching with my sewing machine on paper, so I basically do it on everything, but you don't have to do that. And then we're going to take our piece of paper ruffle that we've made, and then that's going to go on this side. So we're just going to glue it down. Just like that. And then I'm also going to stitch with the sewing machine down the center. Again, you don't have to do the stitching. I just like the way it looks. I can't pull out my sewing machine right at this moment, so I've done another one with the stitching so I can show you. And you can see I've just used the black thread because I like the way it pops, the color pops. And I've just stitched with a straight stitch down there and a straight stitch down the middle of the ruffle, and that sort of attaches all the pieces of paper together. I like to leave the loose threads. If you don't like that, you can trim them or snip them shorter or even leave them longer, whatever you like. Then just to finish off our little embellishment, I've put these little loopy threads. I just have this thread, it's like a hessian sort of. It's soft, but it does have a bit of stiffness to it, so it can hold the shape. You don't want anything that's like an embroidery cotton, because that will then it'll be too floppy. You want something that's got a little bit of firmness. So we're just going to, I just use my fingers like this. I do 3 loops, and then you get a loop like that. So there are a few ways to attach this to your embellishment. You can use a stapler, which is my preferred method, but my stapler seems to have gone missing. I think one of my daughters might have been in my craft space. Or you can sew it with the sewing machine, which is what I did with these. I just run it under the sewing machine. Or you could use a hot glue gun, which I'm going to use now. So you just find on your embellishment where you want to place this. And then you're just going to place a dollop of glue. And place this on top where the joining is, so that all the seams, you can just press it with something metal so you don't burn yourself. I'll just leave that a second to dry. And then to cover the join, which I don't like it when it shows, you can put a sticker or some kind of additional embellishment. For these ones I used a sticker, like it's a sticker, it's like a ticket, or you can use a vintage ticket or stamps, whatever you like. I'm going to use the same as I used in my original ones. So I'm just going to snip that there and stick that on top. This will help everything just to adhere down. You can just go through your supplies and just see what you have that would suit this, and you just press that down. And then we're going to put a little wooden embellishment on top. Again, if you don't have this, you can just use buttons or any kind of trinket that suits your journal. I have some wooden shapes here that I could use. It's a little bird, or I quite like the butterfly. So I think I'm just going to, again with just some hot glue, I'm going to glue this down in whichever position you like. There we go. And that is your embellishment, and it is complete. You can use and make any colors, you can make additional layers, you can put bigger ruffles. It really is up to you. This is just an idea of how you can go about making these embellishments. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love it if you subscribed to my channel. I'm hoping to have a new tutorial every week on my channel. Please come back and visit again. See you soon. Bye.